What really happened the night Princess Diana died? Was it just a tragic accident, or were there deeper, more mysterious factors at play? On August 31st, 1997, the world was stunned by the shocking news. Diana, Princess of Wales, had died in a car crash in Paris. Her partner, Dodi Fayed, and their driver, Henry Paul, also lost their lives in the accident. Diana, just 36 years old, was taken from the world far too soon, and her death sparked a global outpouring of grief. But 27 years later, as we look back on her life and legacy, new revelations about her death have emerged that could change everything. We thought we knew. Princess Diana's final resting place has long been a source of intrigue and mystery. After her death, she was laid to rest on a private island, and for years, her tomb remained a closely guarded secret. However, in a groundbreaking decision, the tomb was reopened for investigation. The decision was made after months of quiet, deliberation driven by new questions about the circumstances surrounding Diana's death. The inconsistencies in the official reports from 1997, combined with advancements in forensic science, led experts to seek a closer examination of the case. What had happened that night? Could there be more to the story than what we were told? An independent team of forensic experts, led by Dr. Amelia Carver, was granted permission to investigate Diana's tomb. Their mission was clear: uncover the truth. Dr. Carver, a renowned forensic anthropologist, guided her team through the delicate process, making sure to handle every step with the utmost respect. The team was determined not only to get answers, but also to honor Diana's legacy by seeking clarity on the many lingering questions surrounding her death. At first, the investigation seemed to be focused on preserving the integrity of her final resting place. Subtle changes in the environment around the tomb had raised concerns about its condition, but there were whispers that there might be deeper reasons behind the decision to open it. Speculation began to spread that there were tampered medical records and that suspicious details surrounding Diana's final moments had been hidden from the public. The secrecy surrounding her death had only fueled the curiosity of the public. Was there more to Diana's death than the official account? Was the truth about her passing being deliberately concealed? As the forensic investigation continued, rumors of shocking discoveries began to leak out, capturing the attention of the world. Among the most tantalizing of these rumors were reports that personal items had been buried with Diana, items that might shed light on her emotional state in her final months and her relationships with those closest to her. The questions surrounding these items deepened the intrigue and kept the world on edge. Finally, the moment arrived when the tomb was unsealed. As the ancient stone doors were pushed aside, a heavy sense of anticipation filled the air. The lead-lined coffin, which had been undisturbed for so many years, was revealed. The moment was both somber and dramatic. The surface of the coffin remained cool, untouched by time, but the truth inside it was about to be uncovered. What did the coffin contain, and what would it reveal about the events surrounding Diana's death? The lead-lined material had preserved Diana's remains in an extraordinary state, providing forensic experts with a rare and unique opportunity to conduct tests that were unavailable in 1997. The investigation now had the potential to provide clarity, or at the very least, answers to the many questions that had surrounded her death. Forensic experts began carefully examining the remains, conducting tests to determine the exact nature of the injuries Diana sustained in the crash. The results confirmed what we already knew. Diana's injuries were severe: blunt force trauma, broken bones, and internal bleeding. However, it was the small but significant discrepancies in the evidence that caught the attention of the medical team. These differences raised new questions that went beyond the initial findings. Was there more to the story? Could medical interventions have taken place in the hours following the crash? If so, what were the motives behind them? The forensic team began to speculate. Could there have been external forces at play? Was someone trying to cover up the true cause of Diana's death? Or had important facts been overlooked during the initial investigation? Some experts even suggested that certain facts may have been deliberately obscured in order to protect certain parties. The investigation into Diana's final moments had now become a matter of both medical science and intrigue. What was the real cause of her death, and who could have been responsible? Among the items found in Diana's tomb was a small, intricately designed jewelry box. At first glance, it appeared to be a simple object, but what it contained was far from ordinary. Inside the box was a fragile, yellowed piece of paper. When unfolded, the paper revealed a deeply personal message, written in Diana's unmistakable handwriting. The contents of the note remained confidential. But the tone spoke volumes about Diana's emotional state in the months leading up to her death. The note conveyed a profound sense of loneliness and fear, emotions that Diana had struggled with for much of her life. Despite her public persona, she seemed acutely aware of the forces closing in around her. The note seemed almost prophetic, hinting at the danger she sensed in her life, though she may not have fully understood the exact source of that danger. Could Diana have known something was coming? Something that would end her life in such a tragic way? In addition to the note, other items found in Diana's resting place offered further insight into her inner world. One such item was a gold locket which she wore around her neck and kept close to her heart. The locket contained photos of her two sons, William and Harry, and was discovered tucked safely in her hands. This locket was a symbol of Diana's unbreakable bond with her children, a bond that only grew stronger after her separation from Prince Charles. The love she had for her sons was reflected in every aspect of her life, and the locket served as a heartbreaking reminder that they would grow up without their mother. Another item found was a small crystal charm delicately inscribed with the words "Always Believe." To the untrained eye, it might have seemed like just another trinket, but for those who knew Diana's life story, the charm carried a weight of significance. It spoke to Diana's resilience and her unwavering hope for a better world, even in the face of overwhelming challenges. Despite the constant public scrutiny and personal battles she faced, Diana never lost her belief that things could improve. But perhaps the most startling discovery was a biological clue, an undiagnosed medical condition found in samples taken from Diana's remains. While the details of this condition remain under wraps, some experts have speculated that it may have played a role in the severity of her injuries and the rapid decline in her health after the crash. Could this condition have been diagnosed and treated earlier in her life, potentially saving her life? The possibility that this medical condition was a contributing factor to her death raises even more questions. Was Diana's death truly an accident, or was there something else at play that we have yet to fully understand? As the investigation into Diana's tomb continues, the world remains captivated by the possibility that new evidence may shed light on the mysterious events that led to her untimely death. For the millions who mourned her passing, and for the royal family who lost a beloved member, the questions surrounding Diana's death may never be fully answered. However, with each new discovery, we inch closer to understanding the truth. Was it just an accident, or was there something more? Something we have yet to uncover.